So this might be interesting for a few people. We did a comparison between casting an extruded file. So we took this star shape from the new laser cut website, took the curve, extruded it 1 millimeter, and then cast it, printed and cast it using a wax printer and then a cast. And then the same file from laser cut. The round trip through our system, the two laser cut items are $15 cheaper, and they finished up at 2.78 grams. The cast items finished up at 2.76 grams for the two of them together, so 0.02 of a gram difference in the raw product, so not a huge difference at all. So the accuracy of these machines matching each other is pretty damn good. All right. I would say that I found the holes, if you look at those, I found the holes to be more accurate. I don't know if that's the right word. The dimension of the holes and the dimension of the small components to be a little bit more accurate in laser. But here's the big difference, right? So not only did you get the product is $30 cheaper over the two units, so $15 each, you have one surface each side that's perfect. That's from rolled metal. All right, so there's the first big advantage. That's a rolled sheet. It has a proper grain structure. It's fabricated metal. All right, so that's the first big difference, because this is cast, so its grain structure is in situ as it was done. So this can be a lot softer. And depending on what you're doing, that might be what you're after. I mean, if you're bending up shanks and hammering, I don't know. I don't know the scenarios people would use it in. But this one, because it's rolled, you've got two surfaces that are already good. So this surface is hard to show you. It's shiny. It's already polished, if you understand what I mean. So very little work to clean up there, and a little bit of paper disking around the edges, right? Whereas on the casting, you've got to clean up every edge. So the top, the back, the front, every direction has to be cleaned up. So there's a lot more labor here, all right? But here comes the more critical difference. By the time you finish cleaning up this one, it's already 0.02 over the two of them lighter. But because there's that much more cleanup, you're going to have a lighter product at the end of the day. I estimate between these two being cleaned up, this set is going to end up about 0.3 or 0.4 of a gram lighter overall over the two. All right, so that means more lemel, that means more refining, that means more refining costs on the cast items. All right. So I'm a great proponent of CAD and CAM and casting, as many of you would know. But this excites me, because this means you can now build a library of components that come out dead on. You can even cast components and laser components and have them fit each other, So as much as I love CAD and CAM, as a jeweler myself, I wouldn't cast prongs, for example. I would use wire. I would cast the heads and I would get drawn wire to make my prongs, just my style as a jeweler, I guess. So I'm saying for the jewelers out there who have laser cut components, who need the strength of a raw material and the time saving of CAD, plus CAD and a raw material, they are interchangeable. I'm going to try and line them up over each other. You can't see where the one stops and the other starts. All right. And of course, there's the other issue, I guess, is you've got to sprue the cast item somewhere. Somewhere you have to put a blemish on the component to be able to cast it, because the metal has to come in somewhere. All right, so that might be interesting. Look out for these SKUs. There's a video coming up for the release of the laser website tomorrow or the day after. It'll allow you to just drag and drop files into the website, get an instant price, place an order. All right.